Greeting to all the viewers at home. Welcome to Lekker Entertainment Sport Channel. Once again, we are back today with our 6th episode with soccer. Remember, make sure you tune us live and make sure you check us live in all the platforms. Okay? We've got YouTube, we've got Instagram. And please, on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe and then you hit the notification bell again. Okay? For all the more podcasts that are coming, for all the videos, just make sure that you do that. Okay? Divine Juice, thanks for sponsoring the show once again. We are back with Divine. And then I've got my guest here again. Gents, starts with you, Mkondis.
Awuyazi nawe simnandi kakhulu mfana kithi ayinemkhuhlane enyana nje kuleli sonto but ke sesharp manje
fanele sifaka ama mask
fully vaccinated by the way we are all fully vaccinated here guys. Greetings to you viewers, thank you for watching us live again. Let's do this.
How are you?
Mfethu mfethu asimnandi umaqondisi eshilo mfethu. We back again. So simnandi mfethu, and then we'll talk football mfethu. As nabantu we'll talk football and then sibanike lento abantu besabayifunayo. So let's go for it guys.
Good stuff. Guys, thanks for watching and thanks for being with us again. Guys, we've got a couple of things we need to touch on. Ziyabuya.
So much.
We've got big weekend coming.
We've
got the Champions League, CAF, Sundowns versus Al Ahly.
Yeah.
Our very own, the only one jingles,
Africans,
Pito. The only one. Okay. So we've got today's topic. We're gonna be CAF Champions League. AmaZulu. I've got a bit of a point, or should I say, a worry about AmaZulu, or should I say, a concern or a question to you guys in terms of how do you feel. But stay in. We'll get to that point. And I've got it DSTV. Okay, DSTV Premiership.
Yes.
I remember last week uMaqondisa wakhamba nama predictions are wrong. Isikhukhune saphola abantu. Ama ilokhu ngami.
Cheaper bits was surprise. Yeah, so yeah.
And the Royal AM, they were coming from behind. They were chasing.
Yes. And I didn't say guys, we would say la bantu bethu they come in here to work in the person. They in the top 4. I'm telling you, I'm surprised. But to get there, we get there.
This last week leyo point leyo. Wathi cheaper. I can't. I should count.
But who would have thought?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's soccer for us.
Yeah.
Office which that's what we're here for.
For sure.
That's what we're here for.
Sure.
And then we champions the UEFA Champions League. Okay. Yeah. So yesterday we were able to experience Chelsea.
The defending champions.
Isn't that? Yes. And then today we're just gonna see Manchester United, of which that's one of my favorite games today because Manchester playing against Atletico. Okay, let's start with the CAF Champions League. Siqale ngaphandle nje mfethu, yabo? As the Sundowns ingabuyanga to play our matches la wesinalo.
DSTV.
Yeah, at DSTV due to traveling, or jet lag nani ke shuthi sicabangela into efana naleyo. Cool stuff. Sure. So let's looking at a weekend. Or probably we start on the weekend. Let's look at some games adlalile. Understand? Hlamba AmaZulu adlale against the Horoya.
Yeah,
and they managed to win the match. You understand? Yes. With 1-0. It wasn't easy.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
It was a very difficult game all the way at home.
Yeah.
You understand? AmaZulu were at home and they didn't produce much, but they scored a very beautiful goal. Obviously, which I'll give you a platform when you.
Yeah.
How did you see?
I think if we look at squad AmaZulu mfethu, Upen mfethu has got a very 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 thin squad, but credits must go to him because remember when the season starts, the only thing you cry about is like I've got big competition to face and then local and outside in the continent, but still mfethu he managed to make sure ukuthi he pull the strings and the good results kule squad is thin anas because you can see mfethu ukuthi in Champions League, like he play home and then he won, so it's a huge surprise for him. So I'm keep surprising and I'm knowing with AmaZulu they will do well in the CAF Champions League, and I'm hoping with Upen maybe he win the football vuleka in the middle, uzokwazi ukuthi add more experienced players and then he will do well with CAF Champions League.
Yeah. What was your view on that?
But I think Uru has summarized le nto kabheni very very nice ngoba if you look at the squad, City njengoba eshuru.
Yeah.
And mostly ngalesa squad is inexperienced.
Yes.
So going forward, they might win, draw some games.
Yeah.
But going forward, they're going to have a problem. I think when the window opens,
Yeah.
they must make sure they beef up their squad.
Yes.
Office AmaZulu phela into lokhu ngana. Usikhulu bani
Uzungu.
Uzungu.
Yeah.
Bethi inyuku how.
But if you look at going back to Pain again, but it's keeping a tab's eye in terms of the market. The market, the movement and everything. And it's keeping a very good eye on that. And there's quite a lot of players in fact alinkwa AmaZulu. So I think umumbuka mfethu manje, it means business. It means business.
Okay, and the Sundowns adlala draw. Obviously angesikhulume kakhulu ngalo game. Both the Sundowns and AmaZulu, those are two matches that so focus on for today.
Yeah.
Both the Sundowns and AmaZulu, they playing this coming weekend.
Again.
You understand? No, they're moving forward. They're playing because sifuna babo number 1 kula matafula.
Sure.
Yabo? And so far Sundowns you number 1 because in a draw in a win.
For sure.
But laba beza ngemumva okhona coach, you know, alhali iphethe igame yodwa. Okay. So AmaZulu bayadlala, looking forward to that game, and then sibone ukuthi what you guys are saying about AmaZulu kuyenzeka noma kwenzeki yini. You understand? But what would you say with the information upena approaching a game le CAF? What would you say on that?
If you look at umemela mfethu, umemela ubuka njengabantu abanjengomolenga mfethu, I think attacking with those players mfethu, you can see what it means business, as I keep on saying. Because those guys mfethu, you know, they play in their so-called big teams, and then they know if they're going out there and then make sure which bar represent a team very well into continental. So you can even the goal they scored against the Horror Lekker was a very, very good movement.
Yeah.
And they could build up going forward between Numemela na Ulokuzana Umuleng. And then not forget Umdlalo Njengo Pukanan in the middle of the park. I think this guy I was keep on saying before, which is underrated, but I think Upen is selecting from Marisburg to him to their AmaZulu, and guys, it's been producing in the middle of the park. And then, as I said, this goal they scored against the Horror was a very, very good movement going forward.
But to jump in on that, how many movements or experience AmaZulu, remember they were playing at home. Yeah. How many movements or abonilege are dangerous? Akozwe ilabantu khuluma ngabo going for the game.
The movements were not many.
Build-ups. The build-ups.
You know why?
Yeah.
Ihoroya was too. They were playing a flat 5.
Okay.
So it was very easy for Ihoroya to track down all those dead man runs.
Yeah.
And they cleared the passes, they blocked the passes. So Ihoroya, they didn't come here for a win. They came here for a draw.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they lost. But I'm going to touch a bit on Upukenan, and I disagree with my fellow colleague here. Upukenan, I'm failing to understand. Is he an offensive player?
Yes.
Or is he defensive?
Yeah.
I'm told Upen is he playing a double pivot with Upukenan and
Makhaul. Yeah.
So Upukenan angimboni kahle ukuthi is he a box to box? Is he a defensive midfielder? Is he a holding midfielder?
No, but
I'm not too sure.
Remember, information abayidlalayo.
Yes.
It's a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
You understand? No man abayidlalileke in that game.
Yes, them, yes.
You understand? It's a 4-2-3-1. Off a switch. Kuno Makhawula kuno Buchanan then masuba khona uXola Mlambo or bekhona uXola Mlambo. You got what I'm trying to say? Obviously uXola Mlambo befuna ukuthi ashaye box to box. And then mase kunikwa uBuchanan the free role ke. Leyenza usungabe sambona ukuthi udlalaphi. You understand? Because uMakhawula uzoma. That's how I analyze the match. Okay? He didn't move ukuthi enze any movements, you understand, and the lonto yenza ukuthi uMlambo wakwazi ukuthi athi box to box, and then ikubhukhona masethola le role le ukuthi abe free, then mase kucaluza le gengeke le ntathu ke le.
Yeah, I think it's different approach at different games. The way uBuchanan amsebenzisa ngayo, like looking the way he's using is just his experience. This guy is still young in terms of age, but looking at the way that teams he plays, I know with some of my team he didn't like about Akame the
Yeah.
way he's supposed to. But
No, he was.
he's
Even
got
in my respect, he
but-
was a
but the
shining
experience
star.
is got that guy. Mustn't take it for granted.
He is a star player.
I think if we look at the lineup they got, we horror on face. Upeni went there for experience. He went there for experience. If you look at Abono Zulu, this guy was going for gun blazing. Lucky he got this goal, and as you say, Horona was playing like too much deep. First, more away like Champions League. In fact, at least
You must be smart.
At least
Office which mean
20 point away, and then when so wins
Obviously, to me, when I were to disturb you, my credit goes to Ihoroya.
Yes.
They came in numbers for AmaZulu. Because even ama stats and the numbers are konak.
Yeah.
Akamba mang.
Awakamba
With the
mang.
pole position, Ihoroya being a puzzle.
Yeah.
You understand? Even ama shot, Ihoroya being a puzzle. You understand? And AmaZulu and shot yoto
Yeah.
on target. And I think that was the goal. You understand?
So,
Office which le build up le. Even ama passes enziwe Ihoroya they were above ama passes enziwe
Yeah.
AmaZulu. You understand? Office which I give Ihoroya credit. Unfortunately, they didn't win the match. Office which it shows ukuthi AmaZulu moving forward. Hey, mele be strong.
They are going to struggle. Man.
Yeah, and you mustn't take granted for Horona guys. He's one of the best team we got in the continent. These guys, they're always in Champions League. If they're not in Champions League, they're always in the Confederation. So you can see what the team fight, it means business. So we mustn't take them for granted guys. If we look at my stats up, we are born now, but they were here to fight.
Okay, let's look at the Sundowns. Starting from Ike Mabaidlalile, office which they play Itro.
Yes.
Okay, let's get into that one. Okay.
Yeah.
So Sundowns isebenzise information final nalega pin. Don't you think it's a South African thinking? I fun.
No, as it-
I fun.
Sundowns ifethu isebenzisa i343 most of the time. Kodwa ukhiye wayo le 433 hayi. Ilabantu abalapha phana nendawo of which uandile Charlie no Rivaldo. Yabona iSundowns when they are defending ama full backs they both come back. And Onyango, he becomes a left centre back. Utiruk abe right centre back. Then la Mesak dropper Rivaldo Zela. Even Rivaldo there's Andile Charlie. That's how they defend. But as soon as they win the ball,
Yeah.
Rivaldo he plays it to Charlie and Utemba Zwane he comes close to Charlie. Mela la fika kuzwane seqalile umshikashika.
Umuva nobani kuzwani.
Uzwane umuva most of angazi kwenzakala. Umuva no Ralani these days. Angazi kwenzakalani ngeplayer ngalemfana omncane Neo Maema. They were chilling very very well with Nothemba Zwane, but now he's not playing, he's nowhere to be seen.
Nomphulule kanje.
So nje as soon as Uthemba Zwane turns, there's Uralani. Movements of the ball ushalulile from deep pockets of spaces, making ama runs into the box, they become very very dangerous.
How do you feel with the player introduciwe?
Zaveta. He had moments, beautiful moments, good touches, but I'm not entirely convinced.
I think once you gel with the team,
he's
will
gonna
be dangerous.
Yeah, he will be dangerous.
He'll be dangerous. Once you gel very well with the team.
Njengoba sababona osirino
Yes,
nabo
yes.
in kuma debuts
Correct.
abavelanga bashayina.
It took them
But
some
once
time.
you gel with the team, will be very dangerous. In fact, you can look at ama touches and the way ama movement
Ukama ngapha lomjito.
and then it will be very dangerous.
Venezuela.
Venezuela is i-country ongayazi kodwa ibuka kunomuntu odlala.
We once had Jose Torreal, but
bakhona nje
he
Torres
was from Venezuela
Isho
also.
omunye, isho omunye.
Payas from Chiefs.
Kushesh.
Payas from Chiefs.
Ngeke udlala ngekusheshe.
Yeah, it's keep on producing for itself. It's keep on producing in himself. I will shout out to them.
But looking at lineup nomi approach indlela iSundowns approaching ngayo le match le idlale Old Draw, do you think going forward kwi game against Al Ahly they're going to come with the same approach?
They're
And do you
too
think they're going to
defensive.
survive?
For me, I believe they're too defensive. But I understand they're playing away. But I believe they're too defensive.
Who's too defensive?
I think looking at the way they're playing, they were too defensive. Like as I said, they're playing away. But remember,
But they dominated the match. They dominated the match moving forward.
Sundowns has always played this formation. From the start of the season, up until now, they've been winning games with the same formation.
But
how come they are defensive now? They've been scoring lots of goals using the very same.
You were asking
formation.
now, where is Maema?
But
We're asking now, I was
I was asking about a player.
Where are they? Those are attacking players.
We are talking formation here.
Those are attacking players.
We are talking formation. Now we are talking formation, not players. Mina, I'm right now. I'm focusing on the formation. They've been winning using the same formation, guys.
Obviously, those are stats. Obviously, we all know. Sundowns, you're not team. Even in the last episode, you even mentioned that's the only team in the country because that's the team dominator moving forward. You understand? So, what are you saying, Vel?
So I can't play with Darog, Onyango, and Koti on top. So in other way to play with 3 centre backs. You know, I know the way they approach it, in fact, but come on,
I'll pin there.
Darog, Brian Onyango, and Alistair Kote.
You can say I only defend.
This guy is a defender. He can play around in the middle part, but this guy is a defender. This guy is a centre back.
How
you have the centre back?
Kule formation abayisebenzisa manje. Phela kunendlela mfethu kunendlela yokudlala. Kule formation abayisebenzisa manje, he becomes a centre back as soon as they lose the ball.
Yes.
But as soon as they win the position,
he moves forward and then he pushes.
He pushes. And he pushes Ujali. Ujali becomes a box to box. And Rivaldo, he cleans after Ujali.
But if you look at the old Sundowns, that was dominating.
Which one is that one?
That's Pito area one. Upito was using this formation when you're playing against Chiefs.
Hold on. Let me
just say.
Hold on. Wait a sec.
When you don't understand how Sundowns plays.
Hold on a sec. So okay. So hold on here. When you're using the old Sundowns, Upito, how long it's been gone?
It's
season 93 now.
This is the third one.
But it's for his capacity and the Sundowns win, dominate South Africa. So you can't say that. Okay, I disagree with that.
Okay, who converted to Rivaldo to play in the center? It's Pito. Yes.
Because Upito has a approach.
Upito
will close this Kalasa Kekan.
No. If during Ukekanesa Rivaldo
besedlala position.
No, I watch these games, guys, but it's fun. Let's look at the game of AmaZulu man Al Hal.
I'm telling you,
the next game of Al Hal, and then let's look at them approach. Maybe next time or next show, we'll check the results.
Okay, Rule. Let me hear your point. Let me hear your point clear.
Yes.
Okay. And then I'll give Makondisa it's Katsaki. Okay, let me hear your point based on the upcoming game. Al Hali versus Sundowns. What's your thought on the match?
This is one of the biggest games in group stages if you look at the whole Champions League this year. And then I think the fans from Egypt, let's follow Al Ahly, and then the fans from South Africa. It's a game we're looking forward to. But I keep on saying, Guti, as the Sundowns, it away from home, they will lose on the quarter.
Why you say that?
They will lose on the quarter.
Why?
Because they will go to Pito.
It's very.
They will go to Pito, guys. They will go to Pito with the same approach that we've been discussing.
The one that you not agree with.
The one that I'm not happy about. And then Mazo Kalim Yang, I'm telling you.
All right. Watch the game.
Mazo Kalim Yang, I'm telling you.
What's your thought on that game?
Okay. I personally think Pito is going to be too much for his Sundowns when they play away.
Because some fans are buile, or because Sundowns is flatty?
No,
or
not because Sundowns is flat. Sundowns is playing very, very good football. But Upito Lapana, my fans face adlala a very big role. And Upito also press Sundowns.
So much.
Yeah, I agree with Uru for the first time. I don't know for how long. I agree with you.
But I'm telling you,
Sundowns away. They are going to lose.
But do you think the approach is when you go to struggleish, or it because of from Al Ahly Egiona at the moment?
Sundowns mustn't go with the same approach. That's their code going to Pito.
Okay.
So they must change.
They must change it.
Which one? To which one? They must change the 3-4-3 to which formation?
The only way to defend for both teams is attack more for both teams.
No, but you must be careful. Uguti wenzani. Remember, Sundowns
Playing
must
away.
They away.
I understand.
Sundowns must attack and get a goal.
Wait, how many times Sundowns Al Hal for the ever since? How many times? They keep beating.
Time has changed.
And guys, come on. So I will upon a so.
I'm
hoping.
Hold on. Okokuqala probably Coach Peter will introduce Percy Dow, and some of these guys they've worked with him. Okay, probably is a world different structured person right now because he's been in Europe and then he came back.
Then remember,
a different person.
Peter rested him for the last game.
Yes.
He rested him
just for this.
So
game.
he's gonna put him in the deep end.
Yes.
This time around, and Opesi will have a point to prove. Hey guys. Upito is going to win, but Sundowns they mustn't change the way they approach the game.
Okay, good
so
stuff.
First leg, win for Al Ahly.
Predictions?
Too much goals there.
Too much goals.
We'll see. Al Ahly can score 3 goals at home.
I agree with you.
Can score 3 goals at home.
Plus,
even the fans, Gyasona fans, viewers, Makaya, Al Ahly will score 3 goals. On the next episode, your boy foot. I'm telling you guys, we can't wait for that. I'm telling
you. Win Al Ahly?
Sundowns will score, but Al Ahly will win 2-1.
Okay. I'm sticking with Sundowns. I'm sticking with Sundowns. They will probably win or draw. Win or draw. I'm happy with that. Win or draw. But guys, let's jump to the issue. That's I said it's a contend because I wouldn't want to say it's an issue because I don't have a right to say it's an issue. AmaZulu, for me, if you notice, AmaZulu they've played or they're gonna play or they've played like close to 7 games in a row. How's that for the preparations of the club? They're playing the league, they're playing champions, CAF. How do you guys feel with that?
Yeah,
don't you think fatigue? Players
fatigue is gonna be a factor. It's gonna take it, but it's gonna take the toll to the players. As we've mentioned before, their squad is very, very thin.
Very, very thin squad.
They are going to get affected. But I just hope DSTV, EPSL must give them some time also.
But it's gonna kill the whole schedule. Of which, do you think they've got the rights to request?
Sundowns, they were supposed to play.
Yeah, but because
nowhere to be found.
No.
Yeah.
They were
no, not here.
It makes sense. It makes sense to me because maybe away. And then what's the point of them coming back? They should just go to Egypt because they were out in the country. They were in Libya, right?
Libya, yes.
Libya. So they're in Libya. So what's the point of coming to South Africa and going back to Egypt?
But, yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, but
they will play a catch-up. But
then it's not fair playing 4 games in a space of 7 days.
3 days, bro. I'm a games about games of 3 days. And obviously, to me, I feel like so end up as our bony performance AmaZulu based on and abana futhi abadlala abaningi office which is rotate more.
And then if you look at ama results in those past 7 games, especially Lekker, they're not doing very well. So they're playing too much draws and then also losing. And then I know they went to Raja. I think Chiefs managed to come back there. And then they lost.
Only Chiefs. Mention this also.
Only Chiefs managed to go there and come back. So I think that affects them too much schedule for them. But big shout out to Penny to make sure he keep the team together. And then the way he speak to the guys, because we never had any complaint. No Penny always like complaining. But I think he haven't complained about playing too many games and all that. So he managed to make sure he keep the squad together. And credits must go to the fitness trainers as well, because they are the people to make sure about the guys they fit and fresh.
Yeah,
and all that. So I think it's massive. It's massive, but credits to go to the all of the family of AmaZulu. I think they're managing that very well.
And there was a Babone Kremp.
Yes, you never have to. Yes.
And then 94, 95.
You try to interchange it's quite sacrifice because maybe on the weekend you will see about the one Jongo Shaka Zulu Mtembo coming back in the starting lineup just to relax or Memel. So he got a thin squad. That's what he's got.
The rotation sometimes it kills.
That's what he's got.
It kills them. Momentum sometimes. Yabo. Indaba usiphelele emthemba bahlala emakhaya manje.
Wow, because that guy is doing all right.
Hey,
Let's have a look at AmaZulu how they doing on the league.
I think they lost to Pirates.
Yeah.
And then they play a draw.
It was Nedbank, eh? They lost to Pirates.
No,
they
play
play
in league.
They play in the
Nedbank in league.
Oh,
They played
okay.
Yeah, Nedbank in league.
So
Number
I think
7.
Number 7, AmaZulu.
yeah,
Last
as I
5
said,
games.
guys,
Draw, lose, 2 wins, draw.
Mm.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Understand? With the
schedule there.
schedule abanayo.
It's not
Understand?
bad.
So siyawazwela bandla AmaZulu because kumina AmaZulu
Only
come
one
with a
lose in
win.
5 games.
maybe the DSTV in fact, so they must DSTV league. Maybe they must do something for them, but just to give them a space.
Awucabanga ukuthi
they
leso
give
space
the
sobe
Sundowns
sesicreate
games,
ukuthi baphinde barase because manje they in the mood.
but they do give you Sundowns this cards. They postpone Sundowns games, so why they must doesn't do that for AmaZulu?
All right. While we're touching on PSL, let's move to that point. Okay? How do you guys feel with the my results on the weekend? Hey, 2-2. 2-2, but
No, I was very disappointed with the Royal AM. The Royal AM inalokuthi they concede. Njalo they concede. Kufanele bayichase game njalo. Bona they are playing very good football, entertaining football.
not
Kodwa-
njalo because maybe dlala ne Chiefs abakhonza.
Yes, so kuleya game leya I was very very surprised indlela ichipa eyavele yangena groundini yavele nje yenza ngayo.
Bro,
Ama tackles they were winning all the tackles. Ma final third entries izinto zanichipa ingena. Kodwa nje yayidlala kanconywana ichipa. Kodwa ke iRoyal AM we must give some credit to them ngoba bakwazi ukubuya from 2-0 down
Yes.
and they managed to score 2 goals.
and Maqhubu.
Maqhubu.
Yeah, a praise
good
for
signing.
Maqhubu. Yeah.
Good signing.
He's been producing.
It's a good signing.
I think also give credit to ETS Galaxy guys. I think I've been watching ama games out. First couple of games they play. They managed to beat the Chiefs in the cup, and then they come back on the weekend. They beat Swallows, and then yesterday they played a draw against AmaZulu. So I look at their coach. If I've ever seen their coach comes in, but I think I see the different TS Galaxy, and I'm hoping they will be able to survive the relegation because they were not very good. In terms of our standings, La Pagwe League. So I look at our results and in the way they play, I think better. There's another team that's keep on playing, but I think I'll complain. Because our fixtures are I don't know they play catch up or what's going on there. But they doing very well.
Why Mampilo is not playing anymore now?
There's a new coach.
There's new players.
New philosophy.
New philosophy.
Probably not.
And
Probably
then,
there's new players that are doing better than Mampilo.
Yeah.
Mampilo is a guy again from Elokshini of a switch. He's from Gamakuta, our hometown.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or Makeluhan. And the no means if no means in down to Nailapan, Ukona Lapan. Ezinye ingwenya futhi lezo esipraise ngale round ukuthi ingwenya asiyiboni ngani bafethi ingwenya asiyiboni ngani ingwenya
labantu ngidlale nabo mfethi
sorry ntwana aso
no inhlanhla zabantu ngidlalile nalaba fethu
okay hey yawume wena indaba yakho yomlanda imake nithini nge red card etholwe ulomfethu lo see that in that game
got it
uthole red card
in
go 69 minutes and the game by leader wathola red card of switch mina ngokubuka kwami it wasn't really a well deserved red card cuz wawa and then because he's as a defender he try ukuthi a destructive
and
player
he tackle the player see move see hamba
no wawa on top of unyawo to me that wasn't a tackle is something else
but
that guy slip and then what turn up onyaweni lakhe lo mfethu
and then one move unyawo he move unyawo thina ngokudinwa in terms of wazi manje frustration bowudina umuntu eginqe phansi and then you like uthanga unyawo and then umbamba I think maybe the referee took the decision from there which okay I saw ukuthi
let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it.
Why you decide to do this now?
Let's have a look at it quickly. Let's have a look at it before uqala ukhuluma into arwayo engekho.
Yeah, it's fine. You see.
Let's have a look at it.
Saleng there doing so well, doesn't sky the ball, just gets it head high. A better set piece there instead of just hoofing the ball in.
Although TS Galaxy had started so poorly. Oh, trouble here. Ndlovu. Yeah. Sidat had already been booked. Why on earth would he grab the ankle of Ndlovu?
Encouragement as well as the ability. Look at that there. Player's gone down. What is he doing?
You've just had a player sent off. You imagine he's trying to buy them some time while they shuffle.
Absolutely.
All right, so there's the original foul. That was not going to get a yellow. That's what got him the yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was that. Every time we see inkinga kule game, okay? Because the red card yellow mfethu kumina it was really not a proper red card, okay? Of which it leads us to amanye amagame esiwabonile le yesikhukhuni ibula libaroka. How do you feel?
They're back.
They've been winning games. I don't know
Bruh,
how.
they're
but
playing a very, very good football.
Different football.
Bruh,
It's different, yeah.
a very good football. I keep on saying this. Isikhukhuni siya surprise and siya rotator.
Yeah.
Because it's in isikhukhuni ngithi saz say expect ukuthi sobona ukatsandi uvele ngavela ukatsandi. Vele kuvela ingwenye ungayazi.
I think they got
Perform.
they got a very well structured team. If Buga from management, yeah, I think they plan would see they coming to the Premier League in terms of signings and then the way they will approach the league, and then as the Basberg I'm target as well, because I think Moken Gold was a player there, and then he now is a coach in terms of MTC. So I think it's part of that to go and produce Lapan and then sneak a peso because they respect him. So yeah, I say I keep praise in management, yeah, first because they very structured their team very well, and then you can see now really good. They've been doing very well. Ababanga my team are present on standing.
Yabo, on that point while we touch on the management, you know what I will touch me engage me now. Probably other teams are struggling at the moment. They should athatha my lessons wamanothi lapha kusikhokhona. Ibuke mfisi kanje. If any team struggles, because manje ocoach abaningi bafuna ukintroduce this crazy formation, these crazy ideas ababona kuona idlalwa lapha yana. You get what I'm trying to say? Like in all these big clubs.
Yeah.
Go back to 4-4-2.
Yeah, they are sticking to
Simple.
4-4-2.
Go back to 4-4-2. Ginama center back i4. You understand? Ginama lokhungani. Abantu abadlala le center by 2
Old school.
Ginama wingers ine trakezu 2.
Yes.
You understand? So come cross.
Yeah.
Basic. That's where we started. Ipola salibuka limnandi.
Yabo nje bane N
4-4-2.
bane N kamfethu. Mesebe bane attacking midfield.
Mfowethu.
Akoma complications.
Stick to the basic.
Yeah, but then
Because waqala manje wafuna lezi zinto lezi kanjani uzoba nenkinga kune experience kaJima lapha emumva.
Yeah.
I think ukhonkolo. Yabantu ngisho
ukuthi they took one of my favorite players Parus Nat from me Golden Arrows. They are not choosing him. I don't know why. Because that boy is a star. But he has not been playing for his cocoon. Maybe he's injured.
They've been not using him. Yeah, I don't know why as well.
But have you seen the management clueless? Grounding. Have you seen who coach nama assistants akhe bonke babe clueless? Have you seen?
Nah.
Ibarok.
Ukholokho.
Coach. Ayibo.
Thome Jani.
Buka. Clueless. Manje so wenza njani manje? Kwacishe kwashimpama lapha. Kwacishe kwangena amagolo 5. Kunale yona ibhola lashaya ipala lokugcina. Ngithi ngangithi alingene.
And the management just keep saying they keep supporting Tobechane, and so which means they will keep him in the team.
Ibuka hleni bafethu hayi phela kasubazini ukusho ukuthi amen. Kudlalwa ngathi lapha.
And then the results have been not good for them. I think
phela uyazi kunepolitiki eboleni phela uThobejane ne president ayilentuzana iBaroka apparently they are blood relatives.
I-Arrows ne Cape Town City. Khuluma indaba engeke singazazi. I-Arrows ne Cape Town City.
yeah.
Wema yadliwa.
I-Arrows yamangithandi ngayo.
No, hold on maqondisi. Uzuka mfethu we mentioned Uzuka. I was so happy with Uzuka up until I watched that match. He was a captain.
Right? Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Of a switch that massive for him. You understand? He was a captain of the club. He almost got a red card. He almost been red carded. Uqanulwa yini, uhluthulwa yini. You a captain, we last man, behave ngale ndlela. Igoli beze igoli zelingena le free kick yenziwe uyena. Unnecessary. Yini mfethu attitude so.
I think
I was so disappointed. I'm sorry, ngani. But naye mase ngihlangane naye emall ngizomtshela hayi ngoyanga.
asinik lutho mfethu.
Cha awusinikanga.
Kodwa ke phela from way back isadlala naye la ikase emadolphini. Uyakhumbula ukuthi uyena wayedinwa manje cishe kuliwe. So kufanele ayilungise
Sendlela professional.
Yabo manje he must be a bigger person manje. Nokuthi sebekwazi ukuthi bamtrust ngale ndlela ukuthi bamnike amband. So kuzofanele azame ukucontrol itemper yakhe, but he has always been like that. Manje kufanele realize ukuthi he is in the big stage now.
I think there's a lot going on in the team of Arrows, but and then things are not coming together there.
No.
And then you can even see ama results abo mfethu they're not doing very well.
Mfethu. No,
And then-
mfethu. It came RYU, it was a very open game.
Yeah.
You understand? Office which iye ngala. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
And the arrows ignama chances are clear. Ewa miss. And you can't say you wanna go to top 4, you wanna win the league with the ama misses afana osb. You cannot.
It's
Mina
Like
ngizokutshela la manje mfethu.
Emptiness.
Yabona iproblem enkulu kuleya team. Ucoach ufuna ukushintsha kakhulu. Philosophy yakho ufuna ukuyimplementa ngenkani ngisho bothi ayispan. Kanti wafica ifoundation egrand lapha. He was supposed to stick to the same formation from
but I
the
think
previous
it's-
coach.
But don't you think it goes back to what I was saying with the crazy formation? Because the team is struggling. Why don't you go to the roots of 4-4-2 and build from there? Then you can start introducing new formations. Akwazi ukuthi asebenzisane nawo. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Because manje let me show you adding to what we experiencing now. Because the arrows is here struggling.
and they've been battling, but
Yeah,
they've
backlish,
been
man.
battling. And then as a KZN team, just keep on saying at least it will remain there, and also Bawaz will represent to like KZN. And because
Hopefully they're gonna come back stronger.
Yeah.
But very credit to Mayo with a very good goal on that match.
Yeah.
And Mayo mfethu yes.
Mfana Patrick,
Yes.
Lalela
Patrick
mfethu.
Man.
Yes.
Cape Town City, they play similar football to that one of Sundowns. They are the only one. They are the only team that only matches is Sundowns.
Just give Sundowns in
The
game.
problem.
You think so?
Yes. Have you watched their previous games? Oh.
But I think every time those two teams they meet, in fact, there's always goals, goals. I got the Sundowns they'll be winning a clean sheet. I got the Cape Town City they'll be winning a clean sheet. There's always a goal, goals. I'll say 3-2, 2-1, 2-2. Mubuganje for the past 5 games about Lala.
So Eric Tinkler is doing great.
Never
Guys,
see- even
let's
before-
move to UEFA. Let's move to UEFA. That's our last point for today. So, Mkondis, I'll start with you. Okay? Which one do you want to analyze? Which one do you want to talk about? There's the Benfica versus the Ajax. There's the Atletico Madrid versus the Manchester United. Which one do you want to go for?
Hey, yabo le Atletico le Manchester. Yangihlekisa ngoba ngiyayazi into ezokwenzeka.
What's going to happen?
Hayibo. You can call a 2-year-old boy. He's going to tell you ukuthi Manchester will lose this one.
Hey, Baba, I disagree.
I'm telling you, Manchester, they are a big team. Or can I say they were a big team before? But now, it's no longer the same Manchester we used to know. Your Paul Scholes, your Cristianos. Cristiano part 1, not part 3. Is he part 1, part 3, or part 2 now?
Now he's a legend.
Maybe-
Now. Don't
Yeah.
take away. Don't take away.
Look at the players Atletico have. Too much quality on that team.
Yeah.
Joao Felix, Luis Suarez,
But Griezmann.
Antonio Griezmann. Go,
Okay.
Lama.
But
Carrasco.
Yes,
Carrasco. Yabo. So tell me ukuthi Harry Maguire is going to mark Griezmann. Lindelof is going to mark Suarez.
Yes. Well, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. You understand?
This
And
is-
the approach is going to be different.
yeah, but if Macron is looking at Man U, I know they've been struggling with league in fact, Premier League. They're not been doing very well.
But they come back, guys.
If we look at the record level with Champions League ever since they started, it's not too bad compared to the league. In fact, I think maybe Ronaldo, maybe if they play in the European competition, maybe they call that. Because I'm telling you, going into the game like Atletico, Man U can surprise us. Because these guys, in fact, when they feel like on Europe stage, I don't know if it's not Ronaldo is something getting out again. I think he will carry this team, and then going to Spain, he will carry this team, and then he will surprise us. So watch out for Bona. Don't be surprised. Man U can surprise us.
Okay, predictions. Straight to it. Predictions of the Atletico versus Manchester.
Yes.
2-0 to Atletico Madrid.
Let's be in the mood of
You?
Let's be in the mood of us. Man U will surprise us there. They will come back to Spain with a draw.
A surprise with that draw.
I'm telling you. I know about the one thing first they're looking at like Atletico will walk over.
Surprise with that draw.
We'll walk over with Man U Japan. Come on, guys. This is European. This is European competition, my friend.
Yeah, I know.
This is European competition.
They will surprise us with that draw.
I'm telling you.
You don't think they will win?
They won't win. I think they will lead in England. I will England first. I'm in England.
Then that will not be a surprise.
Why you kill it?
Hey, how are you, fan?
Bo kill England.
A surprise
I'm
draw.
telling you.
A surprise draw.
I'm telling you. Bo kill England.
It's in the predictions. Obviously, switching Ajax Benfica. It's a very easy game. Ajax for me, they're a very big team. They're very, when I say big, not necessarily like massive team. Yeah, very structured team. Solid. Back forward, you understand? And Bandamantaba hungry. Those guys are very hungry.
Yeah.
And yeah. So for me, it's not gonna be an easy, comfortable win, but it's gonna be a win for Ajax today.
Yeah, it's gonna be a draw for me.
Okay, for that one.
Yes, it's gonna
All
be
right.
a draw.
Okay. So what would you say in closing?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you've got something that you wanna say.
Mfethu, umubuka isquad sabo mfethu. The squad they selected going to kule game and compared to the Lekker boyidlala manje mfethu. I think abantu abanjengo Lingard mfethu, the back or Rashford, the back. So Ronaldo mfethu, this is Lachamula, and I think this one mfethu uyifuna la ingakhona.
Yeah. They might pay
Utonga le menu. And it's to fix it. I think that maybe it's just a partnership or combination, maybe somebody ihlangane, but I think that I haven't lived up to expectation the way it's smashing out because this guy is a huge guy. It's achieved a lot as a player, so we're expecting like so yeah,
cool stuff, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for today, guys. Thank you so much, viewers at home. This is our last shot for today. Guys, take care of yourself. We're out here. Peace.
Signing out.